Apple's iOS 8 won't be available until the fall, but the company's already given us a great idea of what to expect in the upcoming operating system. I mean, iOS 8 is, to be honest, a whole lot about appealing to developers and encouraging people to develop content for iOS, and it brings with it a number of minor improvements, but that's not really the big deal of the operating system. But with that said, iOS 8 does reveal a lot about what to expect in the iPhone 6, so in this video, I'm just going to be going over what iOS 8 says about the iPhone 6 and Apple's upcoming hardware. So for starters, I would definitely expect a bigger screen for the iPhone. Apple's latest Xcode software includes the ability to adjust screen sizes to other iOS resolutions. If that doesn't sound like a prelude to larger screened iPhones and iPads, I almost don't really know what does. That's not a guarantee, of course, but the rumors of a large screened iPhone are almost too deafening to refute. Now, improved camera tech will also be coming in the iPhone 6 if iOS 8 is any indicator. iOS 8 opens a lot more control over specific camera elements like shutter speed and focus. The highest end iPhone might see additional lens and focus improvements, and the iPad will probably get a significant upgrade as well. Now, iOS 8 will also bring about a whole bunch more unity in the iPhone 6. HomeKit and HealthKit aims to knit together smart home and health fitness hardware to work better with iOS. CTNtechnology could do the same in public places. That's all capable with existing hardware, but new hardware like an improved variant of the M7 Motion coprocessor might introduce other ways of beefing up the iPhone's own sensors. Now, the iPhone 6 will also be amazing for gaming. If Metal, iOS 8's development tool, is any indication, console-level graphics engines might be running on iPhones and iPads this fall. Metal optimizes the A7 processor on the iPhone 5S, iPad Air, and Retina iPad mini, but what about Apple's next processor, which should take another graphical leap? Also, expect better connections with M5 game controllers and even with the Apple TV. If a new Apple TV successor debuts as well, it could end up forming a gaming tandem with the iPhone 6. Now lastly, the iPhone 6 will also be very similar to the iPad, if iOS 8 is any indicator. iPads will be able to screen your phone calls and even answer them. Emails can be started on one device and finished on another. If there's a larger screened iPhone, expect the gap between the iPhone and iPad to narrow. Maybe that means the iPad mini will take a backseat in 2014. The phablet phenomenon could finally hit Apple at last, in the forms of apps and experiences that start to feel as good on an iPhone as they do on an iPad. And for what I've seen of iOS 8 on iPad and iPhone so far, there really aren't that many differences. If the iPhone adopts a flatter, more iPad-like design, then maybe we will really think of this year's iOS devices as, a whole bunch of similarities, and they'll all be basically part of the same Apple family. Let me know what you expect to see in the iPhone 6 based on iOS 8 in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!